This is Oracle. Excuse me. Allergies. Spring is in the air, and if you're seeing more pollen than usual, it's because poison ivy is spreading spores across Gotham. It's gotten bad enough that Swamp Thing is stepping in.
Rip the wings off these parademons.
Darkseid was your friend.
unparalleled excellence. Agents of Apocalypse bode ill for all. Destroy, then investigate.
You will be cut down. Obey the curse. Another 10. Dark side wants your strength.
Repeating damage to the foe. Enemy detected. Damage detected. That means damage. Control on damage. Repairs required. Warning. Overheating.
Simon, better that you forget this mistake.
We must join the next battle!
Circe's using her magic to turn my Amazons against each other. Destroy her spells, then come to join me, for Circe is here. The battle is joined.
We must move forward! Fades! We must!
Wonder Woman. Come to your senses? Ready to bow to me at last?
These exabytes do not belong to you, Circe, no matter how much magic they contain.
You think to stand against me? I am a goddess, and you will feel my wrath.
No! Do not give in to her power. Hold fast to the truth. That will defeat her spells.
Oh, Diana. Always the champion of the little people, like your pet there. Both of you will be destroyed.
Stop them. Don't let them take the exabytes to the portal. Away from the portal.
Do not think that you have won. You cannot hold a candle to the flame that is my power! You and your minions will fall. This isn't over! You will worship me before I am through!
You are strong to resist Circe's hold over your body and mind. With these exobites out of her grasp, the people of Earth have perhaps a little less to fear. And we have regained a weapon in the war against Brainiac. I thank you. Now depart this evil place.
I am the goddess, Circe, a divinity with a divine right to rule this world. Yet, this mere princess dares to defy me. Call yourself a warrior for peace, sister. Know that peace only comes from the natural order, and that is magic over mortal. Choose magic and rule. Choose the mortals and die with them.
Never defeat me! You shall pay for this!
defend the city! Interloper!
Faust and Zatanna battle just past that mystical barrier. Defeat the Magians casting the spell to break through.
Do not pass. You must not interrupt the master. Fresh silver. You will never defeat me! No! We failed the master for this!
Release these innocent souls, Faust.
You cannot stop me, Zatanna. My power is too great. Ah, yes, the power fills me.
Hey!
Come, minions. Give me your power.
The Sentinels of Magic can restore the splintered soul fragment with Gnostic Thaumaturgy.
Oh, yes! Yes! I drink your power!
So gonna make you pay for that.
Power! Yes! I consume it all!
Watch it!
The power! I will have all of it!
He's absorbing the soul well energy. Get back!
Yes! Yes! The power!
That's a few souls Faust won't get his greasy hands on. Thanks for your help.
I long ago sold my soul for occult knowledge. Now demons themselves dance at my command. But one bit of knowledge eludes me. The flame of life. That electric bolt that creates something from nothing. And this I will possess. I will possess the collective soul of mankind and turn the flesh of all living things to my will.
I leave this orb for all who fight to change destiny. Exobytes carry the powers Brainiac stole from our future. They belong to us all. We must keep them safe and use them against Brainiac's tyranny. Circe's using her magic to turn my Amazons against each other. Destroy her spells, then come to join me, for Circe is here. The battle is joined.
woman. Come to your senses? Ready to bow to me at last?
These exobytes do not belong to you, Circe, no matter how much magic they contain.
You think to stand against me? I am a goddess, and you will feel my wrath.
No! Do not give in to her power. Hold fast to the truth. That will defeat her spells.
Oh, Diana. Always the champion of the little people, like your pet there. Both of you will be destroyed.
Keep the bestiamorphs away from the portal.
Search the portal. Your goddess commands you.
Stop them. Don't let them take the exobytes to the portal. Keep the bestiamorphs away from the portal.
Failed, Diana. Wonder Woman. Come to your senses? Ready to bow to me at last?
These exobytes do not belong to you, Circe, no matter how much magic they contain.
You think to stand against me? I am a goddess, and you will feel my wrath.
No! Do not give in to her power. Hold fast to the truth. That will defeat her spells.
Oh, Diana. Always the champion of the little people, like your pet there. Both of you will be destroyed.
They're taking the exobytes to the portal. Stop them. Don't let them take the exobytes to the portal.
Search the portal. Your goddess commands you.
beastiomorphs away from the portal! They're taking the exabytes to the portal.
Wonder Woman. Come to your senses? Ready to bow to me at last?
These exabytes do not belong to you, Circe, no matter how much magic they contain.
You think to stand against me? I am a goddess, and you will feel my wrath.
No! Do not give in to her power. Hold fast to the truth. That will defeat her spells.
Oh, Diana. Always the champion of the little people, like your pet there. Both of you will be destroyed.
Stop them. Don't let them take the exabytes to the portal. Keep the beastiomorphs away from the portal.
Commands you.
They're taking the exabytes to the portal. Stop them. Don't let them take the exabytes to the portal.
Do not think you cannot hold the candle. My power!
You and your minions will fall.
Isn't over! You will worship me before I am through!
You are strong to resist Circe's hold over your body and mind. With these exobytes out of her grasp, the people of Earth have perhaps a little less to fear. And we have regained a weapon in the war against Brainiac. I thank you. Now depart this evil place.
Greetings. I am Swamp Thing. And
I'm Dr. Sarah Charles from Star Labs, and we're here to help with the poison ivy incident. There have been numerous reports about Ivy's latest work in the Gotham sewers. I've got a team ready to move, and Swamp Thing is willing to give us a hand. Meet them inside the sewer.
She must be stopped.
Heroes and villains, you must prepare for the trials to come. I am needed elsewhere. Harbinger, introduce our guests to Tempest Futurenaut and show them around my House of Legends.
Guaranteed friends for when you have none.
You should be rewarded for your loyalty, and you shall.
Lords of Order, grant us your favor.
Time for the perfect team-up.
And here's your official Argus compensation. Pleasure doing business.
Hone your abilities here, practice against the trainers, or reset your skills via this interface. Learn to watch your back because nobody else will watch it for you. Certainly not your so-called mentors.
Dr. Charles sent you? Thank God. Swamp Thing went ahead of us. Something happened. I think he's been affected by Poison Ivy's toxin. We've got an antigen, but we need you to place the dispensers around the area. My boys will come in and set them to release the fumes. That should weaken him enough to help you against him. Just keep my crew safe so they can do their job. Once he's neutralized, we can administer liquid form antigen directly into his system. Good luck.
The power of the green now serves Poison Ivy. You will become fertilizer for her children. Vermin approach.
Dr. Charles sent you? Thank God. Swamp Thing went ahead of us. Something happened. I think he's been affected by Poison Ivy's toxin. We've got an antigen, but we need you to place the dispensers around the area. My boys will come in and set them to release the fumes. That should weaken him enough to help you against him. Just keep my crew safe so they can do their job. Once he's neutralized, we can administer liquid form antigen directly into his system. Good luck.
The power of the green now serves Poison Ivy. You will become fertilizer for her children. Are you afraid of the monster?
I'm going to get this dispenser up and going. I'm prepping the dispenser. Keep him off me. I'm triggering a dispenser here. Keep him busy while I do it. Deploying fumes. Now, cover me. That was impressive. Thanks for helping us.
I know that wasn't easy, but we have more work to do.
Take a look! I only offer the finest goods. None better in the city.
Thanks for coming. There's been an uptick in murders here of late, and the cops are overwhelmed. That's where we come in. Get out there, check out the evidence, see what you can find out. I need to be sure we're tracking the same killer from Gotham.
Oracle got you inside. Good. This bottle is the command center for the leaders of Brainiac's so-called Union. Inside here, the governing members reprogram converted civilians, assigning them their civic duties. They've constructed graviton emitters from scraps of Brainiac technology. To reach the Union leaders, you'll need to disable them. Taking this place out will disrupt their work.
these individuals. Court is now in session. Your fate awaits you. This way. There will be order in this court. The accused have been sworn in. It is now time for the jury selection.
I've been listening in on the comm frequency. You may have to go through the motions to get out of this one. They put you on trial for crimes against Brainiac, and they're trying to tamper with the jury pool. I think you should get some friendly faces on the jury to help your chances.
Sustained.
Performance completed.
All run.
Now be seated. Critical damage. Status critical.
If anyone outside gets this message, there's still quite a few of us trapped inside the courthouse. It's been a rough few days, but the judge is trying to keep order. I'm sure we'll be fine if you can get to us soon.
All rise. Do you promise to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you, Brainiac? All rise. The court will now be seated. All fugitives will be brought to justice.
that was fun. Now let's turn off those graviton emitters. There's 4 emitters on a single network. You'll have to work together to disable them.
Performance systems damage sustained. Status.
The bailiff has done his duty as an officer of this court. This trial is now ready to commence. Prosecution and defense. Please begin.
I intend to prove, Your Honor, that the accused are guilty of violent acts against...
These attorneys take things quite literally. Find and destroy evidence or a Brainiac witness to create a loophole in their shield.
Bail is denied.
Objection! Badgering the witness!
Overruled.
If it pleases the court. Bail is denied. Bail is denied.
Cross-examination! Objection! Badgering the witness!
Overruled.
Bail is denied.
Mr. Defense Attorney, present your closing arguments.
Bail is denied. Bail is denied. Cross-examination! Bail is denied. Bail is denied. Bail is denied.
This trial has concluded. The outcome looks grim for you. Proceed to my chamber for your sentencing. Welcome to my chambers, guards! Secure the accused as I prepare to pronounce their sentences. Condemned to death. Brainiac still? Welcome to my chambers, guards! Secure the accused as I prepare to pronounce their sentences.
Critical damage.
This is a travesty of justice. I have no choice but to declare a mistrial.
Everything's out of control! The judge has lost his mind! I don't know how much longer we can...
Guilty on all charges!
No! Your Honor!
All will become one with Brainiac or face the charges.
A fresh soul for chaos. Leave me be.
I finally fought some crime tonight. A couple of goons were about to mug an old lady. Not on my watch. Boom! Note to self, need to work on pulling my punches. The muggers will live, but they'll be eating their meals through a straw for a while. Ouch.
Your efforts are wasted.
No, I saw nothing. Do you know Batman? He could help. He's quite the detective. I didn't see anything. Stop bothering me, especially in that outfit.
I found what was left of someone, yes. I told the police, but I can show you too. Didn't see anything. Stop bothering me, especially in that outfit.
I found what was left of someone. Yes, I told the police, but I can show you too.
No, I saw nothing. Do you know Batman? He could help. He's quite the detective.
You want to see what I saw? Police were not interested, but if it helps, I will show you.
Yes. I did see something. God help me. I can show you where it happened.
I don't know anything, and even if I did, Kaznia?
We cannot be stopped. You want to see what I saw? The police were not interested, but if it helps, I will show you.
I've seen enough, mate. Head back to the pub. Let's go over this.
to chaos.
Conflict No one's seen Defense, in like 3 days. Not the local heroes, not the cops, no one. Got a bad feeling about this. We might have a serious supervillain to deal with now instead of the local idiots in funny outfits.
trap was a success. At long last, the brawling banshee has been brought to justice. That being said, I believe my hearing shan't recover for at least a fortnight. What a dreadfully loud wail that woman has.
Based on the evidence you found, this is definitely the work of the
I knew
killer
one of the
from
victims.
Gotham.
They just wanted to help people. Be a hero.
Watch
yourselves. Too bad even their powers. The killer has powers. Maybe
Looking into those
Have a word
killings,
with some of
eh?
the folks in here.
You should talk to my friend over there. She's been investigating them as well.
Hey, I'm Dejana. My hero name's Voivode. We need to talk. Got a text from my sidekick, Jack. They said you're working the serial killer case too. I think we can help each other. That monster killed some of my friends. Good people.
Kasny has a darker history than you might think. We've had to deal with many evils.
I brought in one of my mates from Justice League Dark to help out. Don't let the fancy
prey on
magician
us.
outfit fool you. Zatanna knows her stuff. Z's can...
Need a word, mate. Something's come up.
Tonight I encountered a strangely got fellow called Booster Gold. He claimed to be from the distant future, on the trail of a scoundrel called Kronos. Upon informing him that I'd seen no such villain about, he vanished into thin air. How peculiar.
John said you're here to help. Good. We need to stop this killer as soon as possible. I found several witnesses to attacks made by the killer. We can cover more ground if you interview some of them while I meet with the rest.
You're the one
Hopefully
that's been killing people with powers?
Information
No?
and track this killer down.
I hope you get that bastard. They've killed half my crew with exobytes.
Who are those guys? Some sort of magical cult? I'm glad they didn't turn me into a human. It's dying as it is.
Fine. Okay, you win out.
Pest! Pain is chaos! Usual payment. You never defeat me.
Thanks. Detective Markovich got me. It's too bad you weren't here when the...
Who are those guys? Some sort of magical cult?
She got up a blast with her laser eyes, and then that thing turned her into a pile of dust.
Oh God, please don't turn me into a pile of...
Fine. Okay.
Who are those guys? Some sort of magical cult? Glad they didn't turn me into a human sacrifice. Enough of us ex-superheroes dying as it is.
Hurts a lot.
The world succumbs to chaos.
Who are those guys? Some sort of magical cult? I'm glad they didn't turn me into
Zatanna told me what she learned from the witnesses. Come back to the pub so we can go over what you heard from them.
Your efforts are wasted!
Heard a lot of the same stories from Z. Looks like our killer only hits people with exabyte
I just talked to
power.
Zatanna.
The
Zatanna. Can you believe it?
Swivel, man.
Anyway,
You might be next
she
on
said
the
the
list.
killer's going after...
All right. Hero Voivode, yeah. She...
efforts are wasted. You will never defeat me. Oh! Could not be I'll shred your soul.
Do not interfere.
Be gone, pest! You shall pay. Oh. Your efforts are wasted. A fresh soul for chaos. Be gone, pest!
Order.
It's time. I didn't get these powers to sit around and play video games. I need to make a difference. Help people. Batman does this every night and he doesn't even have powers. So, no more excuse. It's time for Voivod to hit the streets.
One of them said they were avenging their dead. Like I killed them. Which I didn't. But they thought I did.
Your efforts are wasted.
Wow, thanks. I heard about you from Voivod. She said you kick serious ass. And she was right. Don't know why these goons attacked.
Thanks for the help. They almost had me. I think these cultists are behind the killings. They would have got me too if you hadn't stepped in.
For chaos.
Magical cultists. I bet Batman doesn't have trash like this. Dealing with gangsters and crooked cops, not magical death cults.
Your efforts are
Magical cultists. I bet Batman doesn't have to deal with trash like this. I think I'd rather deal with killer clowns and riddle junkies than you guys.
Hey, it's Voivod. Need your help. Stopped a couple of weirdos in robes trying to stuff a girl into a van last night. I tried to interrogate them, but all they'd say is, "We are agents of the real power in this city." Kinda thinking goons and wizard costumes don't work for the royal family, so looks like I got a mystery to solve. Cool.
Hey, it's Voivod. Need your help. Remember my sidekick, Jack? She's under attack. I think it's the killer. Please, help her. She's my best friend. Go!
Dude, seriously, these agents are getting on my last nerve. Caught them doing some sort of creepy magic ritual near the cemetery. I keep telling the cops about these guys and, big surprise, they aren't doing squat about it. Losers.
Once again.
Okay, so Doodle and her partner Crawler were on patrol last night. They found a bunch of Magians face down in an alley. Doodle was checking for pulses when Crawler heard a scream and went to check it out. Then Doodle heard him scream. When she got there, all that was left of Crawler was a pile of dust. What the...
So, Harley Quinn got recruited by some insane grandma from another planet into a girl band called the Furies. Things went pear-shaped when old Granny made her fetch this thing called the Splinter of Destiny. And here we are now. Ew. Step 1. Convince a parademon to reveal Harley's location. Check. Step 2. Persuade said parademon to teleport us to wherever we are. Also check. Step 3. Find Harley. In progress. Know your way around. Almost. Your silence, friend, is deafening. I suggest we search the area until we hear giggles and the sounds of mayhem. A sure sign of Harley's a bit hard to come by these days, but worth picking up if you get a chance. Nothing says, please don't turn me into a grinning corpse like one of these bad boys.
Stop us!
You see what I see? It's a mother box. Does seem a bit discombobulated, though. Number one choice when it comes to improvised industrial weaponry. And really, you can't go wrong with that slick green and purple color scheme.
I'm taking you down.
Step 3. Check. What did I tell you? Giggles and mayhem. Now all we have to do is get to her. Let's roll.
In the wrong hands, this locket will be devastating. I won't let you take it.
A flesh wound.
It doesn't belong to you, Toots. Now hand it over, or else.
Leave it to Harley to pick a fight with someone like that. We better move. Well, we overshot it. Let's find a way around and back to Harley. Solid, durable, and affordably priced. Sure, the Kanan Lex core sets are flashy, but if you want quality, go with Wayne Tech. That Fury might have a tool I can use to fix Motherbox. Think we can take her?
Kneel to your superiors, lowlies.
We need to help those bug people. Follow my lead, okay? 3, 2, 1, get her!
You were asking for it. Food for Granny and for Darkseid. One by one, you will fall.
Enough with the whips already? Really gave me some whiplash in that fight. Get it? Good idea killed by a terrible marketing campaign. Seriously, a caveman with power tools? Give me a break, Stag. Oh, I can't get enough of this baby. That sweet diesel punk retro design alone makes it a must-have. Rivets! So many rivets!
I barely felt that.
Okay, seems simple enough. Console, colors,
Beat you with my
master
Megaron.
sequence. No problem.
I've survived way worse. You're just making me mad. Prove yourself a warrior.
We were once at you.
That's the best you got? I barely felt that. You're learned in New Genesis technology. I've survived way worse. A flesh wound.
Nice. Looks like we're in business.
Carry the 4, and then carry that 4. Looks right.
That's the best you've got?
Here we go. Calibrate mother box with our pristine equation. Let's make this boom tube happen.
Make haste. She fights like a true fury.
Gimme that! Sweet! Granny's gonna be so happy!
Harley, nothing good will come from working with the Furies.
Really? Have you seen this hammer? It's made of wind and fortified with awesome! Also, who invited you to this party anyway?
Take my locket from her. There will be devastation otherwise.
You'll get nothing, and like it.
Sorry, Harley. Hammer Harleen. Looks like we need to knock some sense into you. Look, when your gear is endorsed by the Joker, you need to do some serious rebranding, okay? 0 stars.
Worse than hit me! Big shot to left field. Goodbye, baseball. Nice. Monster. Big red hammer. Of course, you know, hit me more. One swing to the fences, baby! Hammer Harleen is unstoppable! You're worse than this! What the heck, guys? Why are you killjoys getting in my business?
Don't fret, sweet child. We will deal with them soon enough. But first, I believe you have something for Granny, yes?
Got it right here, boss.
Harley, that will lead to the death of billions.
Do what to the who now?
Pay these naughty creatures no mind, child. Granny knows what's best. At last, the prize is...
I don't know if it's gonna get bunches.
Such is the nature of conquest. The billions you speak of have but one purpose: to die for Darkseid.
We have to stop her. We must.
Look, I'm sorry.
I'll do whatever I gotta do to make this right.
Even if it means smacking a senior lady in a golden youth. Apocalypse is invading, and it's not my fault. Okay, it might be a little tiny bit my fault, kinda. Anywho, the important thing is to get out there and kick those bums out of town, Gotham style.
Impressive.
This is Captain Sawyer to all Science Police units. All units prepare for transport of the Special Containment Unit. Even with Sinestro's ring close to drained, his powers of fear are no joke, and his forces will be looking for him. So let's focus and leave the drama at home. It's go time, people.
This is Lois Lane for Daily Planet Live. Just blocks from the Metropolis Metrodome, where LexCorp, Star Labs, and the Hive are at war. The Hive is led by their Queen Bee, an alien princess from the planet Coral who uses her mind control pollen to swell her insectile ranks. The JLA is advising all citizens to stay out of the area until further notice. More as the story progresses.
cape should have been hanging in a memorial inside the Batcave. But instead it hung from Harley Quinn's shoulders. A twisted trophy commemorating the murder of another fallen partner. I take responsibility for her psychosis. The Joker's manipulation drove her mad, and I brought him to Arkham.
Thanks for the backup.
What are you supposed to be? Costumed freak?
Thanks for the backup.
Are you sure you want to enter this war, Earthlet? Come out, come out. Lantern's interference. Taste the fear. You blasted ring!
I'm using all my willpower. What's going wrong?
The emotional spectrum is way out of balance, and it's affecting the different Lantern cores. Star Labs was developing a device that can create a massive emotional dampening field, but the Red Lanterns have attacked them at Ferris Aircraft Base in Coast City. We need to clear the base of Red Lanterns so Star can continue their work. Get to Ferris Aircraft.
Gotta get this